So the three things that have been on my mind this week have been when would the stock markets bottom out? Have they bottomed out? And if there's still more downside to go. The second one was, of course, the CFA exam. Is it going to happen? Is it going to get deferred? When can we expect an announcement? And the third thing was the way things are going. Where in my city will I be able to find toilet paper? And I'm glad that one of these three things I don't have to worry about because I wasn't really expecting it. But this week CFAI announced that the exams will be postponed and the June date is now deferred. And I kind of wanted that to happen. In my video just 2 days ago, I had preferred a December date. Just with so many things happening, I think it was wise for us to concentrate on other priorities. So quite pleased with that. Now, you know, there's going to be reaction. There's already been a lot of reaction in the past 24 hours, and it really depends. I think, according to me, if you're a candidate, you kind of fall into three categories. The first category of people, now these people are going to feel the pinch the most. This is what I call category A, the ones that were ahead of the curve, the ones that were you know, really putting in a lot of hours and were on top of it all. They were most likely going to pass the exam with the effort that they put, and they may have made a lot of compromises on the way, such as taking time off work, sending their family away, reduced number of working hours, you know, all sorts of things. So you're talking about serious lifestyle changes to accommodate this exam. And when they've been told that, yep, no more exam, this has now been deferred, of course it's going to pinch. You know, all that effort and commitment that was made may look like a waste. Well, it's not really a waste, and I think that these category A people would acknowledge that. For them, this is just another opportunity to identify their weak areas or just make sure that they continue the momentum for another 6 months. The second group of people now, this category, these people are the ones that were quite passive until now. They were chipping away at the content. They may have already finished the curriculum and just about started with revision and practice, and they may have made attempts to increase their studying hours in the next couple of months, taken time off as well, booked those leaves for dates closer to the exam. I think I belong to this category, and for me, you know, the news is quite neutral, just buys me more time. I obviously don't want to keep pushing it, but at the same time understand the circumstances that we're in, and it just gives me more time to practice and cover up my weak areas. The category to benefit most is what I call category C, or third category. Now, these are obviously the people who hadn't started or had just started, that not put enough hours in, and they were just going to ramp up in the last couple of months. And this category benefits the most with a deferred exam, because now, in terms of return, you know, they've not had to put in enough, and they have a perfect opportunity. Now, the issue is that when you go online and you read forums, you're not going to hear much from category second and third. You're only going to hear from the first category of people who have been stung the most. So I think that needs to be understood. The biggest trap that these people can fall into is obviously not taking advantage of the situation. And the key is to really think of this as a lifeline and you know, make an early start this time around. So it'll be interesting for all. I've never given a December exam, so if it does happen in December, the studying preparation might be slightly better for me, because that time of the year I can concentrate more than I can during the June period. So it's quite interesting to see the dynamics play out. The main point is obviously for all the candidates is complacency. How can you make sure that you don't get complacent and the knowledge that you have built up until now is fresh? And the only way to do that is keep chipping away at it. You know, don't slow down. If you have built decent momentum, carry it forward. And trust me, 6 months, the way things are going, will fly in no time. Anyway, I'm keen to know what you guys think about the situation and this extension of sorts. Are you happy about it, or are you dissatisfied with how the deadline has been pushed because of commitments and arrangements that you've made? Yeah, it'll be good to know what you guys make of what's happening out there.